The following Best of Central Florida program is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome to the Best of Central Florida. If you or someone you know is thinking about getting married, today is the show for you. It's Best Wedding Business in Central Florida. Welcome in, as always, my beautiful co-host, Makaila Nichols. Makaila, how are you today?
I'm great because I'm next to these beautiful cakes.
We had such a fun time and really such outpouring of support for our first wedding edition. We had to do it again.
Yes, I mean, it's such a popular episode because who doesn't love weddings?
When it comes to weddings, how much input should the dude have? Let's be honest here. Just asking for a friend.
I think the dude should have a lot of input.
Really?
We only get married once, right?
But we have to find this fine line of we want to act like we care, but we don't want to be annoying either.
Whoa. If you have to act like you care, you probably shouldn't be getting married.
You know what I'm trying to say here?
No, I don't.
So
if you care about who you're with and you find yourself, in a situation, a great situation to be getting married, don't talk to Justin, talk to me because I'm going to take you.
Show.
Yes. Yeah.
Here's what we're going to do. A very quick break. When we return, the best wedding businesses in all of Central Florida. You got your ears pierced.
I did.
Who did that?
Casa Leone, of course.
Quick message from Casa Leone as Best of Central Florida continues.
I'm here at Casa Leone Jewelers. I actually just got my ears pierced. You're never too old to get your ears pierced. I'm holding my little lion here. I'm joined by Lauren. Lauren, you crushed it.
Thank you.
So I was like a little nervous, but you did absolutely great. Didn't hurt at all. Tell me a little bit about the piercing process here at Casa Leone Jewelers.
Wonderful. Well, we take pride in everything we do here. We offer a wide variety of services, and of course, one of them being ear piercing. We actually have a selection to choose from right here. And although there's pricing on here, if you pay for it when we pierce your ears and you decide to actually buy a pair of diamond studs, we'll actually credit the charge of the ear piercing towards the purchase of our diamond studs.
That's incredible.
Yes, absolutely. And we have the latest technology. We make sure we're sterilized. We have the cleaning solution to buy afterwards as well, and we have a great selection.
You certainly do. You certainly do. Well, I'm excited about my new ear piercing. Thank you so much. I only trust my family, friends at Casa Leone Jewelers. If you're looking to get your ears pierced, look no further.
Your debt does not have to control your life. You have the power to potentially lower or even eliminate your debt. I'm attorney Justin Clark. Call me now for a free consultation or visit youhavepower.com and take back control of your financial life.
The Best of Central Florida, Makaila's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
It is one of my favorite episodes ever. We're talking all things best wedding business. I am here with some of my friends for Makaila's Choice Goldsmith Jewelry Shoppe, joined by mother and son duo owners. They're running the whole ship. Goldsmith Jewelry Shoppe. I am so happy to be here with the both of you.
We're happy to have you.
We're so happy to have you.
And it wouldn't be a proper wedding, obviously, without things sparkly, duh. But, I think what sparkles most about you guys here at Goldsmith Jewelry Shoppe is your legacy, is the family. You guys have been in business for a ton of years. Tell me a little bit about that.
We've been in business for 40 years. My dad started the business 40 years ago. We've been here at this location for 35 years. And that's, the legacy, and something that really sets us apart from other jewelry stores is we do everything here on site. We have a mini lab back there, so we do everything from start to finish here. Nothing ever leaves the building. And yeah, we take pride in that.
That's incredible. I mean, I love how you said that. Nothing ever leaves the building until it's physically on me going out, right?
Absolutely.
And I think that it shows just like the trust factor. You know that your item is going to be safe. You know that it's going to be watched after. And you do a lot of custom design. How does that work with custom design?
Yeah,
Do I come to you and say, hey, Danny, I have an idea and I don't know what to do with it. How does that work?
Exactly. So we do custom design here from start to finish as well. And you're very involved in the process. It's actually really fun. So we create a computer-generated image of the piece that we're making you. And then it goes into a wax form that you get to see, touch, and feel in person. And then once you love what you see, we finish and create the piece.
I love it.
It is. It's amazing. We love to do custom design because everybody has a new creation every time we do it. It's never the same. So it's amazing.
It's so cool to watch something come to life, right? Like it's in your head and then you can see it, hold it, and wear it.
For sure, yeah.
It must be such an incredible feeling to watch people being like, oh my gosh, like this was my idea now it's here.
It is. It's a very rewarding feeling. And I think that's part of the joy that we have in working with every client. Each individual has their own inspirational piece or, an heirloom piece that we put together for them. And that, I think, creates a really, really beautiful heirloom for the future for their children and their children, and it goes on. So it's a very rewarding feeling.
When I think of the word heirloom, I think milestone. And obviously, we're talking a lot about weddings and engagement. You guys are really part of the process the whole time, but tell me a little bit about your engagement rings.
So
you got a bunch of beautiful ones, that's for sure.
We do. We mainly do custom in engagement rings because a lot of women see a lot of different fashions out there.
I have no idea how I'm going to choose one day because I'm like, well, I like this, but I like this.
Yeah,
but you help
so
me,
we
right?
put it together. Yeah,
Perfect.
So we put it together for you. We do have different designers as well, and we've got like ones that are ready and available. But many times a woman wants to do something that's just a little bit different than what she sees out there, and that's where the great thing comes in with custom. So yeah.
No, it's so true. I mean, when I see something, I can be so indecisive. And I think a lot of people that probably come in here, they're like, okay, I kind of want this, I kind of want this. But you guys really just kind of hold your hand through the whole process. And
absolutely. I mean, you have to wear it forever, right?
Yeah.
So you have to love it.
Yeah.
And
we take your hand and carry you through this whole experience.
I love it. No, that's what it's about. I mean,
so we want you to have an amazing experience when you come and visit us.
Definitely. And again, going back to milestones, you do more than custom, you do more than just engagement rings, all that kind of stuff. What other services do you have here?
We have a full repair lab back there.
Yeah.
So we can repair jewelry. Yeah. And another thing too to mention with our custom that's really important is we can take an old piece of jewelry and use all the same metal and same stones and turn it into something new.
Okay,
which is really nice.
So it stays sentimental. So people have a lot of
like
their
grandma's ring.
Yeah. So they have their their diamonds and their gold. We put them together and just create a whole new piece. But you know what? The sentimental feeling behind it is always there. It'll always be. So. I mean, I think that's really nice. But as you were asking about what else we do, yes, we do a lot of different repairs. And we do, from pearls to gems and, different metals. So, yeah, we work in all of that.
You do all of it. I mean,
all of it, yeah.
From engagement to this to that, you do the repair.
Yeah.
And I think that's so important because when you find a jeweler, you want to find a jeweler that you can trust, that you can go to over and over again because longevity, especially, you guys have been in business for so many years, it's so important. What keeps your customers coming back?
Well, I think it's the trust. I believe that if you have a trust in your jeweler, you'll always have them come back to you. We're going on third generation already, and I think that is amazing. To me, it's very important to keep that going, and the most important thing in a jewelry in any jewelry store that you find is going to be a trust, and so I think having that is very important.
I love it. Well, keep up the great work, Rita, Danny. Goldsmith Jewelry Shoppe. We'll be right back with People's Choice after this short break.
I bought a new house the other day. I was so excited. I could not wait to move in, and I did move in. Bad thing happened, though. 2 days later, the air conditioning unit totally went out. I was shocked. I spent all this money on the house already.
Dang.
Now I have to replace the air conditioning unit. It was terrible. But then I remember we had Old Ash on the show. Remember them?
Yes, how could I forget?
They were talking about Duquesne and Duquesne air conditioning units. I had never really heard of Duquesne before in the air conditioning world, but I said, I need to figure out more about Duquesne. Thank goodness I did.
Yeah, Duquesne's awesome. Duquesne offers you an award-winning product instead of being a simple air conditioner. This brand is designed to bring comfort to your home no matter how hot it is outside. And let's be honest, in Florida, it gets hot.
It was hot in my house.
I'm sure. When I think Duquesne, I know I chose a quality product. It has durability, energy efficiency, energy savings, and a ton of value for my hard-earned money. Duquesne's OmniGuard Total Corrosion Protection technology protects your unit from deterioration. If you're looking to invest in your home,
Like I did. I did. I mean, I was investing in my home, of course.
Great. Well, this product is for you.
And I would recommend if you're investing in your own home, tell your contractor today to ask for Duquesne.
Are you worried about your student loan payments? I don't blame you. The great news for you is now we have more options than ever. Go to our website, youhavepower.com, to find out what options may exist for you and your student loans.
The Best of Central Florida is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
You have spoken, the people have spoken, and People's Choice, and a great decision you made for Best Wedding Business goes to our wonderful friends visiting us again for the second time now, Treats and Sweets Cakery. Justine Knight's here. How are you?
Yes, good. How are you? Thank you so much for having me back.
This one doesn't miss a meal without having dessert after.
I have to have
she
dessert
has
with
a
my meal.
sweet
That's
tooth,
true.
and quite honestly, I hate to admit it, I also do have a sweet tooth, as you know. Beautiful cakes here.
Thank you.
You make your brides and grooms so happy, though. What goes into making this wedding so special?
Oh my gosh, there's a lot that goes into it, but I would like to say that it all starts with, you know, relationships. So we're doing more than just cake. We're building relationships with our clients and the brides and the grooms, and it's just amazing.
So how does it work? Someone's getting married, you get the couple, they come in and they're like, I don't really know what I want. We've heard of wedding cakes, but then you see cupcakes.
Absolutely,
How does that conversation go?
So we always start with the consultation. That way the couple can come in and sample our delicious flavors. We're one of the only bakeries that have 15 flavors to offer. And
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And now we also offer gluten-free and vegan options, which is super exciting. So it starts with the consultation. They can sit down with us, try our cake, and then they always have somewhat of a vision. It might not be, you know, an exact vision, but that's where I come along and help them, help them capture their vision and enhance it.
When do they start talking to you? How far in advance?
Well, sometimes it's short notice, but generally I'd say 6 to 9 months in advance. You want to have a lot of the other details worked out, the venue, the date, of course, and then, you know, come to the cake.
I love it. So it's really a consultation. You want to get to know what they want and what they're. What did you bring here today, by the way? I can't wait to try these. I seriously can't. What is this?
So this is our semi-naked cake. It's a very popular style. And I also brought you some cupcakes because I know how much Makaila loves cupcakes.
I'm just showing you. I'm not necessarily going to. Okay, yeah.
Wow, you didn't waste any time.
I was prepared. I knew this was going to happen. What is this? What is this
So that's our
cupcake?
traditional white wedding cake flavor.
I'm doing it. I don't care.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This looks amazing. Are you going to share?
I mean,
I got to try it. May I?
Absolutely.
Justine makes
Brought
the
it just
best.
for
You have no idea.
So tell me, you know, Treats and Sweets, how is it?
Oh my God.
I was going to say, like, what sets you apart? But obviously, I mean, he just
This sets you apart. You gonna try?
I feel like, I feel like there's a lot of things that set us apart. One of the main things that set us apart is I do have a culinary degree, so I have lots of experience. We just celebrated 10 years.
Wow,
super exciting. Yes. So. Yeah, just lots of different things.
And you're just awesome.
Oh, thank you.
No, you've been on the show like twice, and honestly, you just get more and more impressive, and you're growing exponentially, which is huge.
Yes, we're looking to expand right now. We're looking for a new location, so that's super exciting.
A lot of brides and grooms watching right now because this is the Best Wedding episode.
Okay,
do it, please. What advice do you give them when it comes to really deciding on their sweet treats for their big day?
The advice that I have is basically you want to connect with the venue as well. You know, if the venue is glitz and glam, we want the cake to be glitz and glam. If you have a, you know, barn venue, we want to go rustic, and that's where I come along and can really help them capture their vision and design the cake.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, 17 years.
17 years.
17 years
Goodness.
I've been designing cakes, but I've had the business for 10 years.
Wow. What sets you apart? Your place is special. You are special. What would you say sets you apart from some of the other places?
That's a great question. So I feel like what sets us apart is my designs and techniques. I'm always trying to keep up with the latest trends and the latest techniques, and also we do styrofoam cakes, which a lot of people don't do. Yes, so we do the faux cakes and the real cakes. Yes, it's the perfect showpiece for your event.
The cupcake is ridiculous.
Oh, it's so good. It's like it's all on me. It's great. I love it.
Threw it at me too. That's okay. Justine, keep up the great work.
Thank you so much.
Amazing work over at Treats and Sweets Cakery.
Absolutely.
Don't confuse it. It's a cakery because the cakes are.
It's not a bakery. It's a cakery.
It's a cakery. Seriously, if you're getting married, you have to go talk to her because her stuff is amazing and beautiful and tastes great. Quick break. Justin's Choice is up next. Do I ever have a very special gift for you today? Compliments our good friends over at Universal Roof and Contracting. 15% off your roofing job. The roof is the most important part of your house. No doubt about it. Welcome my good friends as always, Justin and Corey. Hi, how are you today?
Good, man, good. Thank you.
The roof is the most important part of the house, but sometimes deciding who your roofing company is going to be is the most important decision as well. Culture is everything.
Sure.
When determining who's going to do your roofing job, Universal, the culture over there blows me away. Trustworthy. Tell me about the culture at Universal.
Yeah, I mean, 30 years in the making, right? Family-owned, veteran-owned, same name and ownership over the past 3 decades. We're so proud to be so rooted in Orlando, and we have offices in Jacksonville and Southwest Florida, but the honest approach, the integrity we carry, working transparently with insurance companies and homeowners alike. I mean, we approach roofing the way an honest company really should.
Trusted by some of the biggest sports teams in Florida as well.
That's right. That's right. We this past season we were the one of the partners with the Jacksonville Jaguars, which was awesome. They had a great season this year too. And then just coming next month, the XFL, the Orlando Guardians. We are the official roofer for the Orlando Guardians, so we're excited to go out to those games and see everybody there. So it'll be great.
A roof can be expensive. You created great programs to make this roof not cost prohibitive for me.
Yeah, I mean, last thing we're going to do is take food off people's plates to afford a roof. So we have a ton of flexible financing plans that just keeps things very liquid for homeowners, even if they don't want to use their own money, even if they have it at the time, you know, so we offer that as well for every roof replacement.
I have this QR code on the screen right now. Get your phone out or go to their website, but the QR code will go directly to Justin and Corey, and literally you get 15% off. But guys, you're going to come to my house and tell me what I really need, honestly.
Absolutely, yeah. Free inspection, first of all. It does cost nothing for us to come out. We're going to sit down with you, hear what you like about your roof, what you don't like about your roof, what problems you've had, and come up with a custom scope of work that makes sense for you.
Always a pleasure to see you both. There's only one company we trust when it comes to roofing. That is Universal Roof and Contracting.
The best of Central Florida, Justin's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
And finally, it's time for my favorite portion of the program. It's Justin's Choice. And Justin's Choice for Best Wedding Business, my friend Constance from Constantly Healthy Coaching and Counseling. Constance, it's just me and you today. Justin is here in spirit, but it's just me and you. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I really enjoy seeing you all and coming here, so thank you for having me.
Yes, we're so happy to have you back on the show. So talk to me. We're talking obviously about wedding businesses. How do the two go together, counseling and wedding?
Well, we do pre-marriage counseling. I've actually created a structure. Everything in our business has a structure and homework, and I want to make sure that my clients have a full understanding of what they're going to be doing and how they're going to be unfolding that in their relationship. So the younger or the more immature, or when they come in early, like I want them to come in early. And if they come in early, they'll be proactive instead of being reactive. So if your relationship is like, it's immature, meaning it's not quite there yet, it's new, then we can bring you in and really give you the tools to flower. And then you don't have to wait till there's a problem until things are completely breaking down.
That sounds great. And so how do I go about this topic? You know, my significant other, I'm like, okay, we're just about to get married, or we just recently got married. How do I say kindly, I think we should go to counseling?
Yeah, sometimes it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. Being open to the process. I always make sure I do a 15-minute consultation, and then I'll always offer for the partner to talk to us as well. And normally in that conversation, it makes them feel a little bit better about what we're going to be doing. We're not going to be ripping things open. We're just going to be giving you tools, tools to help you navigate through conversations, so you can connect in your relationship instead of in a needs. Needs relationships don't work. Transactional relationships die after a while. That transaction doesn't keep up. It can't. So when you're in a connection relationship, then you're able to have fights and have problems and still stay connected. So fights actually bring the relationship up to a higher level rather than a needs relationship with those fights will take you down, doesn't give you any kind of connection.
That's important, especially, I mean, I feel like as women, we're better communicators. Sorry, men, to the men watching.
Maybe a little.
Just a little bit. But so, for brides and grooms, this tool serves them throughout the longevity of their relationship for the rest of their lives, correct?
Yes, absolutely. And again, we make sure we give them folders and they have these tools. I don't want to see you all the time. I want to give you tools. I don't want you summoning me from the upstairs and being like, hey, Constance, we're in a fight. Can you come downstairs? I don't want to live with you. I mean, I'm sure everyone's good people. But I want to give them tools to take home without us. So it's really about empowering that couple to really build that connection. It's built through vulnerability. So as long as they're open to the process, it's a beautiful exchange. I love it. It's the best part of my job.
Definitely. How do you find that it really benefits people?
Because fighting isn't the problem. So people come to my office and they say, if we just solved this problem, we would be okay. Well, that's not true, because perpetual problems are 78% of the relationship. So you're going to fight. But if you can use this conflict to build the relationship and not rip it down, that's the key. So it's not about fighting. It's not about problem solving.
Yeah, we don't like to fight, that's for sure. So what other services do you offer at your location?
Oh yes, so we offer everything because we want to make sure that we're dealing with our couples, but we deal with addiction, trauma. We have a holistic method, so we take care of the children. We do parent coaching. So we make sure I see families in my office, and we all collaboratively as a team work together to build that connection and that community, because we want to serve the community. If I'm working with you and you can't bridge this into the community, then what's the point? So we want to make sure that our clients are always able to bridge all their tools into the community. So we have that kind of wraparound family atmosphere in our office.
Well, Constance, you're absolutely crushing it. Thank you so much for what you do in the community, what you do for, new brides and grooms. All right, everyone. So Best Wedding Business Part 2 episode is now in conclusion. And Justin, what'd you think of the episode? Oh, well, he loves weddings so much that he is no longer here because he's so excited to go and see a wedding himself. Thank you for joining us on Best of Central Florida this weekend and every weekend. Thank you so much to our crew here at the station, and we will see you next week for more Best of Central Florida.
The preceding Best of Central Florida program was sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
I'm attorney Justin Clark. If you're in debt and find yourself living paycheck to paycheck, call me now or visit youhavepower.com today.